What's good, my people? It's your boy Smallito's Ray, coming at you with another video. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button, show some love to the channel. Much love to all my supporters. Let's get right into this. So, as most of us probably know by now, T.I. and his wife Tiny have been in a controversial situation for the last, I'd say 90 days, something like that. That is basically they're being accused by a lot of women. I think close to 20, if not more, women that are saying that they have been throughout the years basically drugging women, having sex and doing things with them unwillingly and unbeknownst to them, without consent or whatever. And it's been going on. And obviously they I did a couple videos on it. They're not only being charged in Georgia, but they're also being charged in the state of California, because it's been happening in both places. So yeah, this is something that's been going on. And apparently one of the women, the accusers of T.I., basically said that she would drop the lawsuit, she would drop the whatever, if he would just apologize to her. His response was to laugh at her and say he's pretty much not going to give her an apology. And I mean, listen, in these cases, I always acknowledge that, not only women, but men, everybody, no matter whatever, women or men, people are liars. A lot of people lie, a lot of people fabricate, a lot of people embellish. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take everything at face value. So when I heard initially these charges, I thought it could be a money grab. You know what I mean? A couple of women disgruntled, upset. You know how people are. You do 1,000 things for them, and the moment when you say no, all of a sudden, you're the worst person, and they want to, take you down. So I thought that could be a possibility. But when you have the volume of people coming forward with similar stories, it starts to make me think that, yeah, maybe not all of them are valid, and some of them probably had good times and were consenting adults and all this other stuff. But there's probably a handful, 3 or 4 of them that maybe do have a case against you, and really do feel the way that they feel. So for me, for T.I. to laugh at this girl and pretty much tell her to go fuck herself on her apology is really brazen. If I'm him, I'm trying to get as many of them knocked out as possible. And if all it would have took was an apology for her, listen, T.I., listen. And that's another thing. I'll say this too. I mean, if he genuinely feels that he never did nothing wrong and he hasn't done anything wrong, then I feel him on it. I'm not apologizing for something that I didn't do. But in your heart of hearts, if you know that you were doing things that were a little bit questionable, a little bit grimy, maybe you get an apology up. Just my thinking, my feeling on it. You know what I mean? T.I., man, I gotta say that pride comes before the fall a lot of the times, man. Being prideful usually gets you in a bad spot. It's happened to me. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been in situations where maybe if you were a little bit more humble, if you were a little bit more open to trying to fix things instead of like egg things on, things could have probably worked out in your favor a little bit more. So look, at the end of the day, T.I. is his own man. He is very successful. And, sometimes when people get to that level of success, they start forgetting, they're not used to hearing the word no. They're not used to losing. And so they think that it can't happen. They lose that reality that, anybody can take a loss, no matter who you are. You know what I mean? No matter how rich you are, no matter how powerful you are, you can take a loss. And I mean, I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and blame him and accuse him and pretty much say that he did it, because I don't know the facts of the case. Everything will work itself out in time. I'm going to be paying attention to it as much as possible, and I'm sure that many other people will too. But like I said, T.I., maybe you should have just gave that woman an apology, especially if you feel in your heart of hearts that you did some questionable shit. And like I said, I'm not going to accuse you, but when it's 15, 20 people saying the same thing, where there's smoke, there's fire, and usually something is there. So, I don't know, my people, you know, let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to definitely be keeping it, keep updating this story as the information comes along. But right now, that's all that I really got on it. And I'd like to hear y'all opinions on it. Obviously, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what's up. And much love to everybody, man. Happy Memorial Day. And, you know, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. Show some love. Till the next time. Peace.